My name's Conduit, set up builds and stuff. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Praxic blade because I've got some upgrades on it now. Energy Conduit grants health regeneration based on the number of targets hit by the thrown sword. This is really good. We'll also be taking a look at the Gyro cure where your thrown melees will also apply an elemental debuff. So Void, you could do some crazy stuff with this if we think about it. I'm going to break it all down as we go. But just for an example before we get into the video, going to be able to weaken things and have getaway artists going at the same time and get health regeneration. If this interests you, stay with me, I'll break it down. So the Energy Conduit catalyst first grants health regeneration based on a number of targets hit by your thrown sword. Get myself down to 1 HP, look at my health bar, I hit 4 targets and that is instant regeneration. Absolutely crazy stuff, guys. That is so strong. You can imagine there, having no health, and then bang, straight back up. That is absolutely nuts. I'm also showing you the Gyro core as well. I'm on a Void subclass. This applies weaken, so you can actually weaken and get health back. But you only get health back like big time if you do like 2 or 3 enemies at a time. If you do 1, it's still okay. It will just start your health regeneration, but if you do it 3 or 4, it is absolutely nuts. And you can weaken at the same time. So obviously, like I said, I'm on a Void subclass. So just one of the things you could do, for example, is getaway artists on a prismatic. If you're on a Void subclass, apply the weaken, get your getaway artists arc souls down, and you can weaken things and jolt and get health back at the same time. That's absolutely nuts. If you guys want to see me make a build on this for tomorrow, let me know in the comments. But like I said, being able to get health back without devour and be able to jolt and weaken all at the same time is going to be absolutely nuts. So it weakens on Void. Stasis, obviously, is going to apply slow and freeze. Now, the normal attack, the light attack, 3 hits and it will freeze, but the thrown attack is actually 2, as long as it hits on the way back. So it starts the slow effect on the first hit, and then when it returns to you like the boomerang, you are going to freeze targets on the way back in. So it's like 2 hits, if that makes sense, with the thrown melee, which is pretty strong. So it must be applying about 50 slow at least per thrown attack. So 100 slow stacks will apply that freeze. Put on Glacial Harvest, where freezing the target creates stasis shards, which you can then use for things like frost armor. So you're going to be able to take advantage of that, even on things like Titan with Icefall Mantle. That is going to be really strong. You can also use the stasis shards for weapon surges as well. So yeah, really cool. Now Solar, this is obviously going to apply Scorch. If you put on Ember of Ashes to improve your Scorch stacks, very similar to the Stasis, the slow, this will cause ignition on 2. So it must be again applying 50 Scorch with Ashes. Must be, because at minimum of 50 Scorch, because it's only taking 2 for ignition, and a bit like that boomerang, it'll set the Scorch off, and on the way back it will start the ignition. So pretty cool. We'll also now switch over to Arc. Obviously the Arc version is going to jolt. So again, very similar to the Solar Scorch stacks and the Stasis slow stacks. You get 1 bolt charge per hit, but on the way back it does actually give another one, although there is a slight little timer on it, I noticed. So you do get 1 bolt charge per hit. But for example, if you just switch over to Spark of Frequency, this doubles your bolt charge gains if you are amplified. And again, if you go getaway artists, these are going to make you instantaneously amplified. So now instead of getting 1 bolt charge, you actually get 2 bolt charge per hit. And on the way back, you have got the chance to double that up as well. So you can actually, by hitting 3 or 4 enemies, you can actually almost max out your bolt charge, which is going to be great for your bolt charge damage, obviously. Now we're going to switch over to Strand. Now the Strand version of the catalyst applies Slice, or Sever. So Sever actually applies a 40% outgoing debuff from the enemies, so they do 40% less damage to you. So if you put on the brand new Warlock exotic, which heals when you suspend things, Add the energy conduit, where you're also going to get health on thrown attacks. You can get health on tap via your rift or by suspending things with the exotic helmet, and you're also going to suspend and get health from throwing your melee as well from the Gyro core. So it's really good. Like I said, I've done videos on a couple of these over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to link both them videos, so take a look at them. I just wanted to give you a quick breakdown of what it does, this catalyst and the Gyro cure, and some of the things you can do with it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.